everybody, it's Indigo and welcome back to my channel, where today I have another 2-box half-dollar hunt, and I will be starting with this box since it was already apparently opened and returned or dropped or something. It is in really rough shape, but it is circulated. I don't think it's been searched. I think it was probably dropped, just judging by that roll right there. But yeah, gonna go ahead and get into this one, hunt this box, and I'll bring you in probably at the midway point if we have any finds. If not, at the end of the first box for first box wrap up. So let me go ahead and get into it. Halfway through box number 1, and these are the finds. We ended up with 4 NIFCs, a 2003 Philadelphia, a 2005 Denver, in really nice shape. I think this one is almost certainly a book upgrader. I'm not 100% sure, but I will check it. And then I had a 2019 and 2020, both out of Denver, and 2 in satin finish, 2005 Philadelphia and a 2006 Philadelphia NIFC. So total 6 NIFCs, a couple potential book upgraders. No errors, varieties, any silver or anything that first half, but I will take that. That's pretty good, and I'll bring you in on the next find or at the end of box number 1. Just hunted roll number 28, and I think it's going to give us an almoster. I don't think it's a full-on NIFC because you can see a little hint down there, but this is a 72 Denver. It's not in very good shape. It is beat up, and you can kind of sort of see the FG down there. Let me zoom in a little bit. Right there, you can see that kind of ghost image of it. I don't see any of the clashing that would kind of add in or act as the pickup points on this one. Maybe a little tiny bit in the neck, but not really worth keeping in this this grade, so I'm probably gonna throw it back, but I did want to show it before I moved on. And I do have one more NIFC, a really proof-like 2002 out of Philadelphia. This one, I mean, I don't know what was going on with these dies, but you know, you can see I'm probably 6 inches away at this point, and I can still see that reflection. Very proof-like on that one. Very neat NIFC. So I'll push that one to the side and finish up and bring you in on the next one. Just finished with roll number 40, and we're going to have a 23 Philadelphia with a little bit of a DDR. Let me get it turned just right where you can see it. So you got some doubling up here on the banner, underneath these stars, and then on this other side of the banner you got a little bit right there and a little bit down here. If this one is listed, I cannot remember if it is or not. Forgive me, noob, but I'll put that up here if it is listed. Either way, pretty cool little DDR, and 10 rolls left. Bring you in on the next one. All right, box number 1 has been hunted. These are the finds you saw from the first half. These are the NIFCs from the second. We had that 2002 Philadelphia in proof-like, 2 2004 Phillies, 2004 Denver, a 2018 Denver, and a 2020 Philadelphia. We also had that 23 DDR on the banner, and I did not film it when I found it, but we did have a stickered coin, a Invasion of Normandy D-Day coin, and the sticker is actually in excellent shape. These are usually on NIFCs, and if you turn it in the light, you can see it is a 2018, if I can get it right there, out of Philadelphia. So technically we had a 2018 P&D set, but because it's a stickered coin, I kind of keep these separate, and especially when they're in this good a shape. So miscellaneous slash NIFC, but overall pretty good box, especially with the 2 satin finishes, the sticker coin, and the DDR. So let me go ahead and push this out of the way. I will bring the second box back in, and I will go ahead and get into the hunt. All right, let's go ahead and get into box number 2, and I have not opened it yet. do not know what's in here. So, let's see what we got. Looks very, very similar to the last box. Not seeing anything crazy that's jumping out at me. Not seeing anything, you know, any nice enders. Seeing my fair share of newer coins. So I'm expecting a lot of the same as last box, but that's okay. It was a pretty good box. Guess I'll just go ahead and hop into this one and see what we can find. First 10 rolls of box number 2 are hunted, and it had one NIFC, a 2010 out of Denver, and a couple nicer coins to check against my album. A really, really nice 72 Denver. Unfortunately, it's a little bag marked on the face, but that is a gorgeous 72 Denver. Straight out of a mint set, it looks like. So we'll check that one against my album. I don't think it will upgrade, but I'll probably hold on to it anyway, because I don't really have the heart to put that one back into circulation. So 10 rolls down, 40 to go. Bring you in on the next one. All right, and that is it for box number 2. So you saw the 2010 Denver NIFC earlier, and it had 2 more NIFCs. The first one was apparently a 2014 Philly that had been stickered at some point. At this point, I do not know what the date was or anything. What the sticker was or anything like that. It was scraped off, coin super scratched up. I will not be holding on to that one. But it did have a 2014 Denver, which is in pretty neat shape. It's got a little bit of toning on the bottom, but it's pretty clearly, environmental damage or something that's going on there. But I'll still hold on to that one. And had a few to check against my personal album, and one really nice toner. I do not know how well this is going to show up. It's not the highest grade coin, but it's got some very attractive toning on it, and even a little bit on the reverse. And it doesn't really look like it was heat damage or anything like that. I don't know where this coin was, but it's got a very pretty look to it. And again, the camera does not do it justice. It's just really nice in hand. So overall, second box was kind of a letdown. The first box, again, we had the one, those are the ones to look against my personal album, the NIFCs, the DDR, the 2 satin strikes, the stickered coin, and then these were all the NIFCs from the first box. And yeah, that was it. So first box much better than the second box, but that's the way it goes sometimes. If you enjoyed this hunt anyway, please consider hitting that thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing. And thanks for watching.